Hello, and thank you for joining us for today's virtual education program at Cancer Support Community South Bay. I'm Rebecca, the program manager, and I welcome you to this workshop titled All About Processed Foods. Before we begin, if this is your first time joining us, CSC South Bay's mission is to uplift and strengthen people impacted by cancer by providing support, fostering compassionate communities, and breaking down barriers to care. Our vision is that everyone impacted by cancer receives the support they want and need throughout the experience. We serve the South Bay, Long Beach, and Orange County area all at no cost. Our program includes support groups, networking groups, healthy lifestyle classes, social activities, and educational programs like this workshop. Educational programs are open to all. If you'd like to hear more about our services or join our community, please visit our website at cscsouthbay.org. Before I introduce today's speaker, we ask you to keep your microphone muted to eliminate any distracting background noise. Please feel free to enter any general questions into the chat function found at the bottom of the Zoom window, and we'll get to them at the end of the presentation. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce our workshop speaker. Erica Drost is a registered dietitian nutritionist dedicated to helping people foster sustainable eating habits that promote long-term health and well-being. Her approach is holistic and evidence-based, emphasizing practical strategies to make healthy eating simple, affordable, and enjoyable at every stage of life. She currently teaches the Cancer and Nutrition series, Nutrition During Cancer Treatment, and the LiveWell After Cancer Therapy classes. Thank you so much, Erica, for being here with us today.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here and excited for our topic today, all about processed food. This is a topic that is super relevant right now. There's a lot of buzz around processed food currently, and a lot of misleading information out there on social media and the internet, leading to a lot of confusion and fear-mongering. So, anecdotally, I hear this exasperation from folks. Um, so hopefully today you'll leave with a bit more clarity, starting simply with what do people mean when they say that something is processed, or to avoid processed foods. What are the health implications of eating processed foods? We have a lot of information to get through, so yeah, we're gonna save some time at the end for questions. And we'll get right into it. So first, we'll spend a good amount of time defining what processed foods are, because it's not as black and white as that may seem. And getting into the details, I think, will be helpful. Secondly, we'll touch on what the research has to say about the health implications of consuming processed foods, specifically in relation to or their association with cancer, and the ending with some. So to make this a little bit more interactive and less boring for you all, we're some questions through. So if you are so technologically inclined, have your phones ready. And if you're not technologically inclined, don't worry about it. You can just answer internally. So our first poll question, we'll give you a few seconds to get your votes in, but you can just use your phone and take a picture of this QR code, the one in the left hand side of the screen. And then just answer the question, are all processed foods are bad and should be avoided? Do we think this is true? Do we think this is false? We'll give you guys a few seconds to get your votes in. All right, we got one answer here.
And some people are putting into the chat, so we have one true, one
Yeah,
false in the chat as well.
great, great, awesome. Okay, this one is going to be false. Um, Important, you know, theme statements are rarely ever true in nutrition. There's always a lot more nuance. And we'll get
Erica?
into, okay. So, what is processed foods, right? What does it mean if a food is processed? Um, Really important to note there's no universal agreed upon definition for processed foods, but in the literature, researchers use different criteria or ways of categorizing foods. But one of the most common classification systems is the NOVA classification system. So NOVA was developed by researchers in Brazil, and was first introduced around 2010. And it categorizes foods into four groups according to their processing. So group one are minimally or unprocessed foods, and these are foods that have not been altered from their natural state. Some examples of foods that would fit under this category would be whole grains, fresh or frozen fruits and vegetables, 100% fruit juices, meat, milk, plain yogurt, eggs, fish, seafood, dried legumes, nuts and seeds, and herbs and spices. Group two foods would be processed culinary ingredients. So these are substances derived from group one foods or ingredients or from nature by pressing, grinding, crushing, or pulverizing. So I like to think of these as things that are used for seasoning and cooking foods from the first group. So examples of this being salt, sugar, honey, oils, butter, lard, vinegar, 100% maple syrup, and molasses. The title for group three foods are processed foods. So these are all building on each other, right? So group two foods were substances derived from group one ingredients. And group three ingredients are basically group one plus group two foods combined together and in a more industrial level to either preserve them or make them a little bit more palatable. So examples of foods in these categories would be like canned vegetables or beans and salt, fruits and syrup, canned fish or meat, cheeses, salted or candied nuts, and certain breads. Um, Wine and beer are in this category too. And then group four foods are considered ultra processed foods. These foods are ready to eat foods or drinks that, as a general rule, um, and I emphasize the word general here because there is a lot of nuance category. We'll get into generally foods that are foods but contain very little group. So the difference between group four contains things that are not used in traditional kitchens, um, such as flavors, colors, sweeteners, emulsifiers, and other additives. Um, and just knowers, emulsifiers and other additives are added to food products. We don't have time to get into all the reasons, but it helps with ensuring predictable flavor and texture product. So every time I buy this product, this is what it's going to taste like. And it helps increase the shelf life to prevent food waste. But another way I like to think of group four foods, ultra processed, um, if you think about it, right, if there's a commercial for it, it's usually an ultra processed food, right? You don't really see commercials for broccoli or bell peppers, right? Advertisements are usually for products that companies have made and are trying to sell. Again, general rule, of course, there are exceptions. But this ultra processed food category have kind of replaced the old terminology, junk food. So not surprisingly, group four foods include like sugar sweetened beverages, like soda, fruit flavored drinks, things like hot dogs, sausages, sweet and savory packaged snacks, um, sweets like ice cream or frozen desserts, ready to eat like pizza or sandwiches or burgers and frozen meals, um, or shelf stable foods like instant noodles. Um, Now, often the recommendations that are given to us by health professionals, such as myself, are to make the majority of your diet unprocessed or minimally processed foods. Um, and I'm going to partially agree with this statement. Um, and then we're going to get into the nuance because I think it's really important not to just end with the statement avoid ultra processed foods. Um, so, first of all, yes, there is truth to the idea that we should be trying to limit ultra processed foods in general for a couple of reasons. First, because Americans already get too many of their calories from this category. And second, we know that there are negative health implications for consuming too many of these foods. So, for our next poll question, what do you all think? Who knows from the average American diet, average American adult, what percentage of calories comes from ultra processed food? um, in the chat, but yes. So about 60% of our calories, the average American adult, comes from ultra processed foods. Um, so we know that over half of what we eat is ultra processed, and that's significant because current evidence does show that diets high in ultra processed foods, which I'll be referring to as UPFs for short, are associated with a higher risk for developing overweight, obesity, type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and overall mortality. But, and this is a big but, the biggest critique of the NOVA classification system is that it is a system that classifies foods based on their degree of processing, and it doesn't necessarily take into account the nutrient composition of the food. So I'll say that again. It's a system that classifies food based on the degree of processing, not the nutrient composition of foods. So, put another way, while there is correlation that group four foods are quote unquote less healthy than group one, two, or three foods, that is not always the case, and vice versa, right? Just because a food is categorized as one, two, or three, group one, two, or three, it doesn't mean we have free reign to eat as much as we want without negative health outcomes, right? Right, butter and lard and salt and sugar are group two foods, but they're not particularly health promoting foods, right? So to shed light on this fact, um, we're gonna play a little guessing game. So you'll need your phones again, but game called Is It Ultra Processed, right? Um, so first we have some whole wheat bread from the grocery store. What do you think? Is a whole wheat sliced bread ultra processed food? Got some answers here.
In the chat, we have a no
Okay.
and a yes.
Is my connection better?
Yes, so far we haven't
Okay,
had any blips. Thank you so much.
great.
Depends on the brand and
Yeah,
how it's made.
yeah,
No, depends on ingredients. Okay.
yeah. Yes. So for a sliced bread from the store, yes, it's going to be technically in that ultra processed food group 4 category if it wasn't baked at home or from a bakery. Um, yeah. Next up, we have some Chobani Greek yogurt, strawberry flavor. Is that an ultra processed food?
We have a yes in the chat. Is it whole milk?
Yeah.
Yes, is another from the answer from the chat.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Thanks for participating, everyone. Um, if it has some colors and some flavors, yeah, it's gonna be considered a ultra processed food. What do we think about tofu? Is tofu ultra processed? No, so that would technically not be an ultra processed food. That would be more of the category 3. Yeah. What do we think about some peanut butter, like a Jif or a Skippy peanut butter?
We have a chat. Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Okay.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
So that would be right. It's going to be an ultra processed food with, added emulsifiers and things like that. How about some Honey Nut Cheerios? What do we think?
Yes,
Ultra processed.
yes. For any
Okay.
questions, we'll be answering at the end of the presentation. Yes, but feel free to continue putting them into the chat.
Yep. So that's going to be an ultra processed food. What about like a protein bar?
Yes, from the chat.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Yep. That's going to be ultra processed as well. You guys are catching on. Um, Great. Well, hopefully, you can start to see how this gets back to our original statement, right? All processed foods are bad and should be avoided. No, even foods that are considered to be quote unquote ultra processed, some of those foods are foods that I, as a dietitian, encourage people to eat on a regular basis, right? So, the processing level doesn't really equal the nutrient density. So just because it's processed or even ultra processed, doesn't mean it should be avoided, right? I'm sure that many of you include these foods in your diet and would consider them to be part of a healthy eating pattern. And you would be right, right? A Greek yogurt, like a whole wheat bread, soy milk, protein bars. They do provide good sources of essential nutrients, right? Like calcium and fiber, protein, vitamin D. But they're also technically ultra processed depending on the product, right? Um, health professionals notice this. They notice, hey, we live in a world where processed foods can't be avoided 100%, right? So is it possible to eat processed foods and still have your diet be considered healthy? There was a study done in 2023 that looked at the dietary guidelines for Americans, which are the recommendations put out by the USDA for what to eat to meet nutritional needs, to promote health, and to prevent disease, right? So this My Plate visual um, of, making half of your plate fruits and vegetables, making a quarter protein and a quarter grain, um, and having some calcium or fortified non-dairy products. This My Plate visual is meant to be a guide for Americans saying, hey, if you follow this, then you're eating a healthy dietary pattern that is going to help you get everything that you need and also help prevent chronic disease. So these researchers, they looked at the dietary guidelines for Americans and the NOVA classification system, asking the question, can I eat ultra-processed foods and still fit within the dietary guidelines for American recommendations for a healthy diet? So they created a diet that was 91% ultra-processed foods. So yes, this category 4 foods. And they found that the Healthy Eating Index, the HEI, which is a measure of diet quality, they found that the HEI was a score of 86 out of 100. So 100% being perfectly healthy diet, they got a score of 86 out of 100, using only ultra processed foods. For comparison, right, the average American eating index score is only a 59 out of 100, the average American. So the diet they made up of 91% ultra processed foods provided the recommended amount of fruit, greens, beans, protein, dairy, saturated fat, and refined grains. Um, Notably, it was a little bit high in sodium and did not meet whole grain recommendations, but just goes to show that in this very extreme case, right, we can still have a objectively healthful diet eating mostly ultra processed foods. Um, Now you all will have access to these slides. So I won't have spend too much time here, but this is just a detailed breakdown of group 4 ultra processed foods by subgroups and foods and beverages included in each of the subgroup categories. So you can see the foods included in our, like, is it ultra processed foods game? Like ready-made cereals or bars, things like flavored yogurts, um, plant milks, or yeah, ready-to-eat breakfast cereals. Um, yeah, so just kind of more detail there. And just to visualize this spectrum of processing, we're going to walk through some examples of specific foods and how they appear in each category of the NOVA classification system. So, for example, right, an apple, we have a whole apple that's going to be unprocessed food category 1. Um, Maybe apples with some ascorbic acid to prevent them from browning would be considered processed. And a step above that would be, applesauce. Even with a little bit of added sugar, that's going to be in the ultra processed food category. But I added another column here um, of ultra processed foods with low nutritional value. Because we know that the level of processing doesn't equal necessarily the nutritional value. Um, and ultra processed foods can still provide good nutrition, like applesauce. It's still, inherently providing, some vitamin C, maybe a little bit of fiber, even if it does have a little bit of added sugar or flavorings. But this category of ultra processed foods with little nutritional value would be an example here of like an apple flavored drink, right? Ultimately, it's stripped of all the great things about apples, fiber, vitamins, and minerals. And the overwhelming contribution is that of added sugar. So another example here, we have oats, right? So Whole groat oats, completely unprocessed. Steel cut or rolled oats would be minimally processed. And ultra processed food, still with some nutritional value, would be, some instant oats with a little bit of added sugar. But then that ultra processed foods of low nutritional value would be maybe like an oatmeal cookie, right? Again, we have chickpeas. We can start out with, the whole unprocessed, dry chickpea. Um, Going up the spectrum of processing, we could have chickpea flour or chickpea pasta, for minimally processed. Canned chickpeas, a level up, right? And then store-bought hummus, maybe for that ultra processed, but still nutrient dense, right? Versus the ultra processed food with little nutritional value would be more of like chickpea like chips, um, that have more added salt and fats and things like that. Few more examples here, with the yogurts. So we have minimally processed would be the homemade or store-bought yogurts. Um, and yeah, maybe the ultra processed would be one with added sugar or flavors or gums or things like that. Um, Peanuts would be completely unprocessed, in the shell. Um, More of the peanut butter, like a Jif or a Skippy with added salt, sugar, and additives. But the ultra processed food of low nutritional value would be more of like a peanut butter candy or peanut butter cookie. So I think you get the gist of it. Okay, now that we're on the same page, about defining processed foods. Um, what is the connection between processed food and cancer development? Is there one? Um, so we know there is some association. This graphic is from the AICR, the American Institute for Cancer Research, and the World Cancer Research Fund. And they outline 10 recommendations for cancer prevention, um, from a lifestyle perspective, right? And most of them are nutrition related. Um, and as you can see, three of these recommendations center around avoiding processed foods, right? So one of the recommendations is limit consumption of fast foods and other processed foods high in fats, starches, or sugars. Limit consumption of red and processed meat, and limit consumption of sugar sweetened drinks. Now, the issue with processed foods or their association with cancer development is really more of an indirect association, in that diets that are higher in ultra processed foods are typically associated with um, overweight and obesity, for a number of different reasons, right? One being processed foods are typically energy dense. So they have a lot of calories, even for a small quantity. And at the same time, they're not very filling, right? Because they're stripped of their fiber and water and a lot of times protein. So it's easy to overconsume. So that's the main reason why, the American Institute for Cancer Research and the World Cancer Research Fund, advises to minimize processed foods, because if consumed in excess, have the tendency to lead to the development of overweight and obesity. And we know that having overweight and obesity in and of itself is associated with increased risk for 13 different types of cancers. Um, so keeping a healthy body weight, is advised and recommended to protect against cancer. Um, the processed meat, on the other hand, is its own category. Um, and we're advised to avoid meat that has been processed, salted, cured, fermented, because of this association we see with diets high in processed meats specifically, an increased risk for colorectal cancer. Um, so that's what we know from the research and that connection between diets high in processed food and their risk for cancer development. So, clear as mud, right? What does this mean for us? How should this influence our choice of what's buy at the grocery store um, and what's put into our bodies, right? So, last but not least, some practical applications. Hopefully, now you can see that most foods fall on some level of processing, right? It's neither realistic nor necessary to completely avoid ultra processed foods, right? Um, and the fact that something is ultra processed doesn't automatically make it bad. The thing that really is worrisome or makes ultra processed foods quote unquote unhealthy or of low nutritional value is if they are high in what I like to call the three S's, right? Sodium, saturated fat, and added sugar, right? So that's it really. That's a good litmus test to see is, if this ultra processed food I should be consuming on a regular basis, or is this an ultra processed food that I should be limiting and enjoying on occasion? So the three S's, right? If an ultra processed food is high in all three of these, that's a good indicator that it's providing minimal nutritional value. So really we need to shop smart, right? We need to be looking at the nutrition facts labels of the products we buy in the grocery store to see how much salt, added sugar, and saturated fat the product has, right? Turn over the package and look at the numbers on the back, right? Not just the pretty design or clever marketing on the front of the package. Um, so these are just general recommendations for healthy adults for daily intakes, right? So for sodium, we're really wanting to stay under 2,300 milligrams of sodium per day, um, and really trying to have less than 10% of our calories come from saturated fat. So depending on the person, right, and how many calories you're consuming, that could be more or less 20 grams per day. Um, and for added sugar, we're really trying to be, for women, having no more than 25 grams of added sugar per day. And for men, we're trying to stay under 36 grams of added sugar per day. Um, so really important to just be aware of those numbers and um, see the things that you're buying in the grocery store, how they fit within that recommendation. But just compare, right? If you're choosing between two breakfast cereals, choose one that has less sugar. Um, there are pre-made breakfast cereals that are technically ultra processed, but they are also, good sources of fiber and protein and vitamins and minerals, and some are low in added sugar, right? Um, so, if you're looking for bread, look for bread that has whole wheat or whole grain as the first ingredient and less salt and added sugar. If you're choosing between two yogurts, right, choose one that has more of the good stuff, more of the calcium, more of the vitamin D, protein, and one that minimizes the saturated fat and the added sugar. So the three S's rule is a simple way to kind of maximize your nutritional bang for your buck, so to speak. And one final note, just things to consider in respect to ultra processed foods, especially in this time of like food prices being really higher than ever, right? Um, some processed foods still can be a reliable source of affordable nutrition for individuals and families, especially those on limited budgets or living in food deserts who don't often have access to much fresh fruits or vegetables. Um, so ultra processed foods or processed foods in general can provide some convenience, helping save time in the kitchen as well, and make cooking at home a little bit more realistic, right? Um, if the narrative is this all or nothing approach, right? Unprocessed foods or bust. And your options are, soaking your dry beans from scratch overnight and then cooking them for hours. Um, or the other option is going out to eat, right? It's no wonder why people opt for, eating out or fast food, right? Because not everyone has the luxury of dedicating that much time to cooking everything from scratch, right? But if the third option is, that makes cooking from home more appealing and time friendly, um, in this case, using a canned bean, right? Versus a dried bean. That's going to encourage more people to cook from home and empower them to cook more from home, which we know is going to be more health promoting in the long run, right? Um, so ultra processed foods can help, feed more people with less food waste. And there's an opportunity to help meet nutritional deficiencies, right, that are common, like breakfast cereals being fortified with iron or, plant milks being fortified with B12 or calcium. Um, so, sometimes it's not always a choice that people get to make whether or not to buy processed foods. It's definitely a privilege in this day and age to be able to choose unprocessed food because a lot of times it is more expensive. But that is a whole other topic. So I digress for now. Um, but just wanting to save some time for questions, so we'll wrap it up here. Just some takeaways, right? So, yes, we would love to be choosing more minimally processed foods more often. But keep in mind that ultra processed food doesn't automatically mean unhealthy, right? Many processed foods are nutrient dense and have a place as part of a healthy dietary pattern. Um, and, we just need to be using the nutrition facts labels, right, to guide your choices in products that you buy in the store, right? So looking for things that are lower in added sugar, saturated fat, and sodium, um, and having some balanced approach too in the choices that you make. And with that, I think we'll open it up for questions. I see a lot in the chat. Thank you for hanging in there with me with the technology issues.
No, your phone hotspot is great.
Great.
I'm so glad it worked out. All right. So I'm going to scroll down to, I think I think you might have addressed this, but you're doing your quiz on the yogurt
Yeah.
and the strawberry one is ultra processed, but does that mean the plain Chobani yogurt is not processed, or what level that would be the plain Chobani?
Right. Yeah. So probably the plain with no added sugar would be more of like the category three. So yeah, it wouldn't be ultra processed category.
What about the zero sugar, lactose free Chobani yogurts?
Yeah, probably the level three too.
Level three. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, So we have a few questions regarding the lunch meats and the nitrates and uncured. So
Sure.
do you have what can we do to replace lunch meat? Hmm.
Like if you're trying to avoid lunch meat. Yeah, I mean just doing something that's not processed meat, right? So you could do more of like the whole like a rotisserie chicken or a chicken breast or um yeah, more of those ones that are not like processed in the sliced meats. Um but yeah, we just know that trying to do less of those like deli meats or processed meats in general is better for specifically that, the colorectal cancer. Mhm.
Right. Deli meats, etc., are said to be bad if they have nitrates, but like said below, some say nitrate free. So if I
Mhm.
wonder if it was a nitrate specific for
Mhm.
for the reason it was cancer promoting.
Yeah, yeah, that I mean, in the research they don't distinguish between nitrate-free meats, not to my knowledge. Um, but for other reasons, like probably still a little bit higher in sodium, even like a nitrate-free meat. But yeah, to my knowledge, a lot of the research is just like uh with typical you know, meats that you find in the grocery store, not necessarily nitrate free. Yeah.
Got it. So then, if my turkey lunch meat says uncured and no nitrates, is it
Right.
okay to eat regularly?
Right. Yeah. Yes.
All right. How about organic peanut butter? Okay.
Yeah, so the organic like more of the natural peanut butter that doesn't have like added sugar or salt or saturated like one that just has like peanuts as the ingredient where you have to stir in and mix. That would definitely be lower on the spectrum of processing than like more of a Jif or a Skippy. So yeah, I mean like we said, the more you can do less of those three S's, the better, and probably the organic stir peanut butter. Um, but again, the the Jif or the Skippy still has some nutritional value, right?
Sure. So next one is honey a good alternative?
Um, I'm assuming they mean to sugar. Both of them are going to be the same in terms of, you know, contributing to blood sugar spikes or levels. Um, so they're both technically, and honey is still an added sugar, right? So I would use both in moderation too. Just because you're using honey, it's not like a magic bullets. So both sugar and honey I would use in moderation.
Wonderful. So this is just a comment when you talked about like how long it takes to soak your beans.
Yeah.
Um, Instant pot cooking dry beans into chili or burritos, for example, can be done in an hour or less. So that might be a,
Yeah, I know the Instant Pot is the new best friend for everyone. Like
yeah.
yeah, the air
There's a
fryer and the
comment.
Instant Pot. It
Yeah,
does
I
make
really like how practical and accessible this webinar is. And yes, I absolutely agree. Thank you so much, Erica, for being just so real with us and sharing, yeah, what is how to be healthy, but also realistic.
yeah.
Um, oh, I think this is talking about ice cream. What about ice cream brand Van Leuven, Leeuwen? The ingredients they list are cream, strawberries, cane sugar, egg yolks, milk, sea salt, beet juice concentrate for color. Is
Yeah.
this considered highly processed because of the juice concentrate for color?
I mean, from that ingredient list, it sounds not an ultra processed food, so it would
Hmm.
probably be more of that group three. But yeah, there are definitely more brands and people out there who are trying to do less of that like ultra processed category. So I'm glad that there are more options out there for people.
Yeah, that sounds, yeah. Um, if you can share on this, I was told with my cancer diagnosis to avoid low fat and non fat yogurt, to only eat whole milk. What do you think?
Hmm. Um, yeah, I haven't heard that specifically, so I'd be curious to know yeah, kind of the reason behind that. But
Yeah, that might be very
um,
specific.
yeah, I
All
haven't heard
right.
that.
Next question. Is coconut sugar better than white or brown refined sugar?
Again, they're both going to be added sugar. So um I think they're going to do the same thing in terms of spiking your blood sugar. Um one is not going to be necessarily healthier than the other. So yeah, just use both in moderation. Mhm.
Yeah. And this one's what about smoked salmon from Costco? Hmm.
Um, it should be fine.
Yeah, maybe in terms of how processed it is, possibly. Maybe that's what they're asking about.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, unless it has like a lot of added salt or yeah, I think it should be fine.
Wonderful. Well, if there's any other questions, feel free to put them into the chat. Um, another question is, or frozen salmon from Trader Joe's.
Frozen salmon. Yeah, that's a good option for sure.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think it's like you have to look at the ingredients list, right, to see what else is added on there.
Sure, yeah. Um, but I think for yeah, like fish, a lot of them should be like a frozen fish. It's usually just that ingredient.
Yes. What are your thoughts on Splenda?
Yeah, so an artificial sweetener, they definitely have their place. I mean, it can be helpful for people with blood sugar issues, right? If you have prediabetes or diabetes, because it doesn't raise your blood sugar. But I would use it in moderation too, right? But there's nothing like we would have to consume an exorbitant amount of added sugar or like artificial sugars to have any kind of negative health effects. So, if you want to have a little bit of Splenda in your coffee instead of regular sugar, that's totally fine. There are no health risks for that. So, um, yeah, it's just kind of a preference issue.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Erica, for such an informative presentation with some real applications.
Thank
Um,
you.
Wonderful.
Thanks for having me.